Well, why do we suddenly need to check our answers a little more closely when we solve absolute value equations? And this is because sometimes you get an extraneous solution. Now, you will always get two solutions when you solve an absolute value equation, but both of them won't always be right. This means that you can get a solution, and when you put it back into the original to check your work, it won't work. And there's no way to tell where these solutions are coming ahead of time, so the only way to check that your answers really are answers is to check them on every single problem that you do, and the term we have for these answers that don't work is extraneous solution, or a solution that isn't real because it doesn't work in the original. For example, let's look at the problem, the absolute value of 2x plus 5 equals 3x plus 4. Now, what's the first step to deal with these absolute value bars? Of course, you're going to want to split the problem and consider the fact that it could have been as it was, or it really may have equaled the opposite. Now, look very closely here. This is the opposite of the entire expression 3x plus 4. It is not just the opposite of the first term. You must be careful with that or you will have some erroneous work. Alright, I think we're ready to solve both of these. So 2x plus 1 equals 3x, or 1 equals x on the left side. Now on the right side, you may have noticed my mistake. It's erasing itself. There we go. 2x plus 5 equals negative 3x minus 4. That negative is very important, and you need to make sure that you distribute it properly. So 2x, then I've added 4 to both sides, plus 9 equals negative 3x. Next, I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides to group my x terms on one side and my number terms on the other side. Lastly, I'm going to divide by negative 5, and negative 9/5 is equal to x. Now, ever critical, I must check my answers. So 2 times 1 is 2, plus 5 in my absolute value bars is going to equal 3 plus 4, and I end up with the absolute value of 7 equals 7. Since this is a true fact, I know that 1 really is a solution to this problem. Let's check out the other side. I have 2 times my answer plus 5 equals 3 times my answer minus 4. Oops, I don't have my answer. So what we need to put in there is negative 9/5. That was the answer that we got on the right side. Now, I leave it to you to show the intermediate steps, but what you end up with is the absolute value of 7/5 equals negative 7/5. When can an absolute value be negative? A distance that's negative. If you said it can't, you're right. So the absolute 7 divided by 5 is never equal to negative 7 divided by 5. This is what we call an extraneous solution, and this problem only has one solution altogether.